It is like 3 a.m. and I went to bed a little bit after midnight. But you know what? I can't sleep. And I woke up thinking about Factorio. And if I'm thinking about Factorio and I can't sleep, then why wouldn't we come in, hit Alt, and look, we can see what everything is doing. So, yeah, I should be sleeping. Instead, we're going to hit Alt-D, which is the deconstruction planner. Is that what that's called? Yes. Deconstruction planner. And we're going to deconstruct the world. That is the plan. For 3 in the morning, we're going to take over the world and destroy it. What else are we going to do? We need to start automating all of the things, especially what? Especially raw resource, or not raw resources, but base resources. So if I could do iron, if I could do copper, if I could do... Speaking of which, we can get rid of that one. Now I'm kind of getting to play an overseer role, but only in theory. In practice, that's not really true until I can build roboports like crazy and build boxes like crazy. So these boxes, these are passive provider chests, right? If I set up everything to be a passive provider chest, then it provides those resources to me. Also, we're being attacked. Let's go see that. Okay, we're being attacked up here. In theory, we could go deal with that. Hey, look, it's me. I actually exist. We don't just have to play in drone view. But eventually, we're gonna. Oh, right, the biters might get pissed off at my drones. But not yet. Just eventually. Alright, so I need to make it so that my drones are provided with all of the things, especially repair packs, which I have to start producing, and guns. Alright, for right now, though, we can make guns ourselves. Guns. I can make 1 gun. Right. So, things that I would like. I would like these guys to always bring me iron. How much iron? I would like to have 100 of it to 300, 400 of it. 200 to 400. Check. For right now. And probably kind of the same with copper. 200 to 400. Check. Probably the same with most of these things. Trash slots. Oh, it's going to clear out my inventory for me because it's amazing. We're about to be so organized. Guns. I'm not making guns yet, but we're going to make them at some point. This one. I would like to have 0 of this ever. Check. Probably the same of this. 0. And... wait, I don't have enough slots for everything, though. Maybe I do. I'm not sure. Yeah, because I think it'll just add new sections or something. Trash unrequested. Oh, I could do that. We're not going to do that yet. Stone. Probably don't want stone. This one. Okay, check. What I do want is to place a new gun and to repair all of the things. So the new gun is this one. You are a gun. You get to go 1, 2, right there. And you get ammo, which is provided using these. But of course, I put you where there's no power pull. I don't have power pulls. I need to automate power pulls. I hate it. This one. Crappy power pull. Why? Because I can make it right now. Power pull. And repair pack. This one. We've done it. Oh, we are damaged. In the corner. Sweet. Okay. So, the ultimate goal is to start expanding the base using roboports. And I'm kind of just going to ignore all of this stuff, even though I could put it all in passive provider chests. I think I'm just going to rebuild new. We'll see. But that's my current plan. Except I need stuff in the interim right now. Right now, I kind of need stuff. What the hell is this belt doing? This belt Used to be bringing copper down here, but it looks like that's no longer the case. So, can we do Alt-D? I need to reassign that to some other key that makes more sense. But for right now, can we do that? It looks like I can. Sweet. Okay, and the biggest thing that I need is, what's it called? Oh, I could just have all of these storage boxes get moved into the green, and then I think my robots would have access to them. I still don't exactly know the difference between the green and the yellow. It probably tells me. Would it? If I hover this. Logistics, construction. Supply area is 50 by 50. Construction area is 110 by 110. So, oh, supply area is the area when it would come and unload my stuff and fill up my stuff. But it'll only supply me from where? Would it supply me from the storage chest? There are roboports in the store. Oh no, this stuff is all in the storage chest. Got it. All of this garbage. Which I kind of want like a stack thing. Could I make a stack thing? This one. No, not currently. And not enough logistical network storage space available. That's probably because, are you full? No. It's just moving things very slowly. Huh. This one. So, can I just give this? No, the other way around. Control click. All of my junk that they're trying to get rid of, they're not even trying to get rid of wood, but they should be. I don't know. Things are happening, they're just not happening efficiently yet. This one, alerts. We're making space, but again, not efficiently. So you. Another one. That one. We're gonna make even more space. You. Oh, I need to supply all of these with all the things. All the things, all the things, all the things. For right now, I want to set up a good blueprint. What exactly does that mean? We're figuring it out. Of course I can't reach. Control, Shift, click. Oh, but I can't do that because the ghosts don't have access to it because I do. Okay, we'll run over here. We will go here. Here. There we go. Except I can't click there because it's too far away. All right, now click there. And big power poles. Don't I have access to like super big ones? These are the super big ones. Cool. So super big power poles are not very large. Medium power poles are very large, but I don't have them. We're going to start producing them. Is the idea. What am I missing to produce these? I'm missing steel. Steel, iron, copper. We do have copper. I don't have much iron, so I would like to get steel and iron. Especially steel. Steel is the one that I'm going to start producing more of today, I think. But I also want to do more iron then. We're going to do some of each. Okay, come up here. Give me all of this steel. That is mine. Iron. If I was iron, I would be right here. Give me a bunch of this iron. Really, I have room in my inventory. Oh, they're emptying it out. I don't have room. But do I actually have room and they haven't emptied it yet? I'm not sure. So what I want to do is provide some of this iron over here. That's not the way that that works. So what I actually wanted to do is turn these off for a minute. Personal logistics. So if I click that away, then I can put these back. Now. Bam. So eventually I want to turn on that personal logistics. But for right now, it's more of a hinder than a help. Oh, and I really want to make the solar panel and accumulator blueprints. I really want a lot of things, though. That is one of the many things that I really want. Okay. So we're going to start making these. If I could just get iron, copper, steel in the logistics network, like producing it, that would be super helpful. And there is an iron patch right over here. And we're starting to smelt it. Okay, I can work towards that. I can work with that. But to really do it, I want more roboports. The roboports. So the idea is to make this blueprint so that it can be copy and pasted. How did I do that before? I'm not sure yet. Because ideally, we would have power coverage, like all around this. So that one. That one. That one. It's already overlapping more than is necessary. Why is it overlapping? It's overlapping because these are larger than that. I mean, overlapping is fine, it's just kind of wasteful. So if I went right here, and then right here, that looks better to me. So you're not currently powered. It's fine. This one cannot reach. Of course I can't reach. We're gonna start doing this with drones, but before I do it with drones, I want to get it figured out manually. And while I'm doing this, things are building up. Nothing's dying. We should be fine. Power. So how far can these reach? Is the question. Answer, it's not all that far. No, they can reach far, but only between each other. They can reach far. Super far. Huh. But they don't reach as far as I would like. Alright, what I'm gonna do, put you here. Get rid of this one. Put you here. Wait, those don't connect? They really don't connect. Okay. Kind of assumed they would. Bad assumption. So they would connect. If I went right there, probably. And if I went right there. Or I could have this whole grid be powered by these ones, which would be kind of nice. But kind of unnecessary. So this one. This one. And that one. Is that the way that I want it set up? Oh no, these want to be inwards more. Right. We need 2 more of these, at least. Because right now they wouldn't actually connect vertically. Oh, and this doesn't work. Alright, let's see what happens if I put them on this inner corner. Cannot reach. It's perfect. It's actually perfect. That's what I want. No, it's not perfect. It's perfect vertically, but not horizontally. Why? Why is the game like this? So either the game is off by a little bit, or I'm off by a little bit. Aw. What I would like is another RoboPort, but these cost too much steel. We're gonna start getting steel. It's gonna happen. Let's go figure this out. So this one, if you go right there, you go right there, you go right here, and right here, then those ones don't really matter. What we want are those big electric poles. Big electric poles. I have 2 more of them. If I put this exactly there, wait, why does this one reach? This one reaches, but this one doesn't reach. That tells me something is off. Think. And you're low on power. But only a little bit. So I need to figure this out. What I need are more hubs. This grid looks perfect. Think. So what I'm guessing is that one of my power poles is off. Which one? If we go here. Are these slightly too high? They could be. Are they though? This one. Oh, this one is actually slightly off. That's what it is. Think. So you're supposed to be up one. Then you're supposed to be up one. And this goes away. This goes away. That one. This one. That one. This one. That's what I wanted, I think. And then this one moves up. Kitty. Where did my big power pole go? Right there. So now it should all connect if I put it right there. It's perfect. Except this line is being weird. But I think it's connected even though it's only like halfway drawn. No, it is all the way drawn. So now, if I placed another one in the very center, would that connect all of them? Almost. I don't know where the very center is, but this would be a way to detect it. Because... So it feels like the answer is no. But it's very close to connecting. Oh, there's a new power thing. There's like a substation. I should be trying to get that. Isn't there? New power thing. That would be... Wait, do I already have it? No. Do I? New power. Robot worker speed. Would be nice to have. It would be really nice to have. And all it costs is blue. Okay, do it. This one! That one! Is the one that I want. More flexible ways to distribute electricity. It only costs 100. Actually, I'm going to cancel this one for a second. Let's get this one, because it might be important to me. Let's get this one. And then uranium mining. I do need that at some point. Purple science. I need that eventually. Lab research speed. Yeah, I want that. Flamethrower. Okay, which ones don't use military and are important? This one looks important. These other ones might be important. This one. Mining productivity. Do it. Purple. Do it. And start doing the other things. Oh, wait. No, legs. Legs sound awesome. Legs require blue circuits. Get them. That is one of the things that I want. We will do military science soonish. So this thing is one of the things that I want. So I want to make a blueprint for this. But I don't have the pieces to really fill it in anyways. This is supposed to be my base blueprint, I think. Alt-B. So, if we copy this, that is supposed to just be Roboport. Think. You will be Roboport. Or X-Robo. We can just call it Robo. I'll know what it means. Hopefully. And it has the image, and it's good. And these are the things that it needs. Absolute relative. Grid position. I don't know what that means. Snap to grid. There's a grid? We don't need a grid, probably. Create the blueprint, but maybe I do need the grid. E to confirm. E is weird. So it's kind of redundant with the big power poles, but that's fine. And we do Control-Shift-Click if I want to get rid of trees and everything. And, okay, so I want to supply you with the power poles that you need to do this. And, oh, you're going to want guns at some point, but that'll be a separate thing. We're going to make a blueprint for guns. Oh, but I should have cleared out the trees first. We still can. Clear out the trees. All of the trees. No more nature. Nature had its time. That time is gone. But I'm going to need way more chests. We'll get them. Get rid of the rocks. Get rid of all the things. And while I'm doing this, we are making more of the drone things. Drone casings or shells or whatever they're called. But the most important thing, soon we're going to be able to start doing all of the iron stuff. Right, I have more steel over here. Was I storing it? I think I was. There is steel. Oh, but I started unloading some of it to make engines. Still, I think I had built some up. No, it's all emptied. Why is the game like this? Game, what is your problem? Right, we have a whole iron line. And in theory, I could start copying and pasting them, especially if I made personal roboports. Oh, I could do that. But for right now, let's make this steel line. I could copy and paste this whole thing. It would be great. I could copy and paste this whole thing. All the things that I could copy and paste, but right now I can't really do any of it. Eventually I can. For right now, more iron. That's it. More miners. More of them. These ones. Sweet. If I come over here, I should be placing solar panels. I see so much red, but the red is not enemies. The red is me telling it to destroy things. Pretty sure. And probably them not having space. Or them not having robots. We want both robots and space. This one. So some of this can go in the other direction. What other direction? Some of you can branch off this way. There's a rock there. There's a rock there. Nice. More miners. So the idea with this one is to set up smelters, but preferably to do it in the grid. Why? So that my robots can help me somehow. The logistics network. Okay, so we're at least in the green area, but it would be cool to be in the gold, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, I have like no belts. Should go get belts. Those are one of the things my robots are going to start to bring me. Soonish. I need these both on my hotbar. Again, soonish. But right now, we need steel. To get steel. Copy this. Blueprint book. Blueprint. This one. Is it perfect? I don't know. It's good enough. That's what I want. Create a blueprint. This is... Smelt. How many is this? 2 of these, 4 of these, 6 of these, 8 of these, 9 of these, 18x smelt. 18x smelt, but we're gonna replace it eventually. For now, it's just something. Something is better than nothing. Control, shift, click. Bam. Can they actually build it? I don't think so. But maybe they could if I give them a chest. Because otherwise, the construction robots would be kind of worthless. Let's assume that that's how that works. This chest. If I give them these. I don't see a bunch of robots suddenly coming over. So what I need is to build more of... No, were those the chests that I wanted? Maybe they were. We're going to find out soon. Get rid of these. This requires a bunch of circuits. So this didn't seem to work, at least. Alerts, not enough logistic network storage space available. So the hope is that if I place these two, hey, they're gonna go store stuff. Maybe it's just because my drones were occupied though. So the real question is if oh, they are taking those. That's beautiful. All right, I also want to supply you with this then. And I want to supply you with power poles. And I want to supply you with big power poles. Okay, we're doing things. What else do I want to supply you with? I want to supply myself with a bunch of these things. I want 63 things missing. So we need inserters, we need belts, we need to make super underground belts. We need power poles. I can make some of those myself for now. But these ones, I would like... Okay, not that many of them. Maybe close to that many, though. Actually, maybe that many. These ones, all of them. And now, I think I only want to limit this, like, here. Which is weird. We'll burn through a bunch of stuff, but I will be using it. These ones, I already have a bunch of these. Steel. I do not have steel. That's what we're working on. You give me steel. Oh, these are all finishing, which is both good and bad. All right, more of these. More of these. I mean, it's pretty good timing, because I was growing out of this base anyways. So I wouldn't mind mining out the rest of this. That one. These ones, as long as they're not hitting coal. Doesn't look like they are. They do need power. I need more power poles. It's one of the things that we're going to automate. This one. That is a substation. That was one of the things that I needed. It uses red circuits. Okay, red circuits. Good to know. Substation might be something that I put into my blueprints. We're going to make a blueprint with just these solar panels. It's going to be great. We're going to steal that steel. Steal the steel. All of it. That's mine. Stop making solar panels. Now, with all of that done, there's even more of these. This one, this one, this one. We need more copper. Do we? Yeah, it looks like I could use more. And we need to mine this out anyways. It's good. These ones. I'm so close to just being able to have the drones do all of it. They technically could right now. And I could redo all this smelt. We're working on it. It's in progress. What I want is more of these probably. At least a few more. I want 2 of these, but God, they're expensive. 2 more of these. 2 more of these. All right. You need stuff. All of the stuff. This one. Stuff that you need includes this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, that one, these ones. Probably use long arm and fast, even though you don't need them just yet. Probably need these, And I need to make more of these things, but now I just gave them all my supplies. More of these, more of these, more of these. Cool. So, this is supposed to go hook up right here. Nice. This one, hook it up. So now, I probably don't need... Ooh, that one's not good. I mean, eventually I should fix this blueprint with the correct power poles. Okay, so we have a bunch of iron coming out. Iron ore does not need to go as far as it is. Could stop right there. These ones could go right to the center. Unless I wanted to be able to extend this, which it looks like maybe I want to. I don't know. For right now, we're just going to go to here. Call it good. So this iron, the idea is to smelt it again to make steel, I think. But all of it or just some of it? Because I could just do like 3 of them. Call it good. And what kind of boxes? These are supposed to go into red boxes. So we could at least pull off some... But what do we need? We don't really need iron going into the boxes. I don't think. I do want to make this one into pure steel, I think. Is it a 1-to-1 ratio? Probably. Blueprint book. So if I just want to make a copy, Control-C. This. Perfect. We'll find out. Copy it and paste it. Right, they're gonna need more stuff. Really, they just need power poles. Power poles. So they need some of these, some of these, some more of these, some more of these. That is a substation. Right, I can put lights into the blueprints, but not yet. Eventually. These are junk boxes. The junk box could have the burner mining drills. It can have steel furnaces, the stone furnaces, the oil refineries. I guess I keep those for right now. We don't need this. We don't need this. I don't really need the labs. But I don't know if they want to go in the junk boxes. They might want to go into this box, because eventually maybe you want labs. Am I going to be doing chemical plants by hand? Maybe, but I feel like it's more likely I'm going to be doing them using this. Cool. Other things that I want to supply you with. All of them. All right, look, we have steel coming. So steel does want to go into a box, probably. Does it? At least some of it. Same probably with iron. So I can just limit this box. But the main thing is it's on the grid. It's in the network. So you, I'm going to limit you to right there. It's a buffer chest. This one. Limit this. So that steel is supposed to be for me. Do I set this? If I set it, they're gonna come take my stuff. Do I want them? I mean, I guess they can. Fine. Come take my stuff and give me stuff. Oh, but I don't know. Yeah, they will supply me from a red box. Good to know. So I need to start making production lines. In order to make production lines, we have to give them inputs, like copper inputs, steel inputs. This would be a steel input. What things do I want to be making with steel? Lots of things. One of the things that I want to be making is this. One of them is this. So we could do all of the power poles. Yeah, but that one's complicated. Steel, iron, copper. Steel, iron, copper. That's not too bad for just these two. What else uses steel, iron, copper? A lot of these are just iron and copper. Iron, copper, plastic for bulk inserter. Oh, and I want to make, yeah, all of the things forever and ever. Like even just chests, we need to make probably steel chests, because steel chests are used in these anyways. Steel chests do just require steel. Should I just start making it? Oh no, where are we being attacked? It's just walls. We're being attacked up north. I need to make guns. We're not currently making guns. How do we make guns? Aren't there better guns? Oh, I can make lasers, can I? I feel like I could, but I don't see them. Research. Laser weapon damage. Yeah, but where are the lasers? Right there, laser turret. So to do that, we need military science. I should probably get military science going. Get military science. This one. We need grenades. To get grenades, what the hell do we need? Grenades. Need coal and iron. Weird. Coal is one of the things I don't actually have. I will want solar panels. I will want this. Tons of batteries. Gun turret. I want laser turrets. Because then I don't have to run ammo everywhere. Okay, we need coal. I'm gonna go set this up. And coal really isn't used for all that much these days. So we need grenades. Grenades. These ones are made from iron plates and coal. We have iron plates where? All over the place. We have iron plates right over here. We have iron plates right over here. We have coal right here. Everything is a mess. This one. Cannot reach. Yeah, but eventually that's not going to be a problem anymore. Coal. Okay, I probably don't want to go too far over the coal patch because I still want to mine that at some point. Where am I going with this? Coming up here. Look at all this space over by engines. It's beautiful. This one. Plus grenades would just be good to have, I think. Except they would have been good to have before I had a different way to blow up trees. Now I don't need them quite as much. Oh well. We want this. Grenades use 5 iron and 10 coal every 8 seconds. That's not too bad. Check it. And you want power. Eventually. So do I combine these two belts? Probably. I'm going to say, you go like this. You go like that. You go like that. This one goes like this. And then you come straight down here. That one. That one. Power pole. Doesn't quite reach across. Fine. Look it up. Some research just finished. Lab research speed. Good. Grenades can go upwards. There's a roboport. Something missing from the roboport. What is missing? Big electric pole. Of course. So let's remember to supply that. I've already got it. I just need to supply it. These craft super slow. In theory, I can copy and paste this. In practice, I need my personal roboport, which I don't have yet. But it would be nice to have it. Could just place a regular roboport, but I need to extend it all the way from the other one. Eventually, I want to do that anyways. With 2 of them, could I reach this far? Probably not, but maybe. So, in this system, I would like to give you a box. You can have that box. Did they come get their electric pole? Probably not, because I don't know if they'll come take it from me. But I want part of this blueprint, but not all of it. Oh well. Place it all. We'll see how much of it gets placed. Which means they're going to be missing even more junk. Control, Shift, click. Yeah, it's breaking some belts. But I can fix those belts. Really? Oh, it's trying to fix it and go underground? Is that what it's doing? That would be awesome. I think that is what it's doing. Wild. For right now, though, we're just going to go around it. There we go. Better. Okay. Did that actually help in any way? No, it hasn't helped yet. But someday it will. In the future. And I'm trying to make military science packs. Right, you need piercing rounds and walls. We're currently producing piercing rounds and walls, just not over here. Well, I kind of am. Huh. Okay. So, this one, we're gonna start producing these for real, but we're not yet. I'm going to start producing more of that for real. For right now, just give me a bunch more of these, at least those made pretty quick. And I don't mind throwing these into the logistics system, the extra ones. Look at all the inserters. Okay, that's excessive. But is it? I'm just gonna go throw them in the system. Walls. We're gonna start making walls. We are making walls. This one. Click this and drag it to there. So these need to go where? Somewhere up north. Power poles. Can I make more power poles? I can. Do I need to automate? Yes, I do. All of the things need to be automated. First, we're just making a mess of everything. Because that's way easier than automating. Make a mess of all the things. This one. Missing undergrounds. Of course I am. Undergrounds. More of them. Okay. So now we have ammo, we have grenades. And I have walls. But I do not yet have undergrounds because I'm making a whole bunch of these power lines. It's fine. Personal Roboport would be amazing. Get down the power would be amazing. For right now, the thing that would be truly amazing is if I was crafting this science. Craft the science, craft the science, craft the science. That was all that I have for those assemblers. That's another thing to automate. These assemblers. We're missing iron. Aren't they supposed to be bringing me iron? Probably. Isn't there a box of iron? Again, probably. Okay. So that is going to be walls as soon as we get our undergrounds, which I already have. Undergrounds. That one. Okay. Can't we just go straight across? Blueprint. Stupid. Here. We can definitely go across there. Nice. Split off. Not right there. Split off right there. There we go. And this one supposed to come down, and this one goes on. And then we get another belt, and this is going to have my military science packs. This one is going to go onto there. Onto there. Onto there. This one goes in. Comes in. Comes in. This one. We need more grenades. We'll get them. Power. I need to actually hook those up. Science packs. Science packs. Science packs. Science packs. Where the hell? There we go. Military science packs. Check it. Sweet. And shift right click. It's happening. Power it on. To power it on, all I need to do is build all the things that are missing. That's not all I need to do, but that's one of the things that I can do. What is going on with these blueprints? I don't understand how that isn't connected yet. It isn't connected because it was trying to connect to one that doesn't exist yet. I think that's the case. So what I really do want are these roboports. We're being attacked down at the south. Wait, I don't think I have defenses down there. Can I make a gun? Yes, I can. Can I make lasers? No, I can't. Someday. I must have defenses. Otherwise, wouldn't they just be destroying me? Maybe they are. Oh, they are. Huh. Okay. We're gonna switch to lasers very, very, very soon. So, repair packs. And, in theory, my drones could bring the ammo out here. If I started putting the ammo into boxes. I want these guns. We're gonna make 2 more of them. It's gonna be great. 2 more. So this one. You can have half of that, half of that. Can you give me half back? You did. This one. This one. You can have half of that. You can have all the rest. So now I don't have any ammo. I do need to go get some. So many distractions. I think I was short iron. Looks like I was. Give me this much iron. Right, they're gonna pull away any of the extra that I get. So it goes into my trash slots. I knew that. Steel. How am I doing for steel? Aren't they gonna bring me steel? They would if I was near the steel. So the steel... somewhere over here. It's right here. Except it's not actually full because we're using it quicker than we're producing it. Okay. With that, can I make roboports yet? Because I would like to. Yes, I can. 2 of them? I make 3 of them. Right, I need to add these into the blueprint, but I can't until we produce more of them. I mean, I could. Roboports. Do it. These ones. These ones. If this roboport gets built, all I need are those supply chests. Do they exist? These chests do. Yeah, but that's a junk chest, I think. Here, we're gonna place you. By which I mean, I'm gonna pick all this junk up. Place you. Beautiful. Except I don't think it's actually hooked up yet. This chest. Probably just garbage. Okay, so we are creating the military science packs. To get those military science packs where they need to go, all I have to do is get them on with this blue line. Is that doable? In theory, maybe. The other thing I want to do, place down this roboport. Because I think that'll hook up the system. And then they'll finish doing things themselves, eventually. Science packs. How much of a mess is this about to... Huge mess. Huge, huge mess. Just go right through the center of everything. Right through the center. All I have to do is find where the blue science packs are. They're somewhere over here. No. No. Why is it like this? Stop. Stop, stop, stop. This one. Go back. Luckily, I needed steel anyways, so I'll pick that up. Okay, stop. These ones. We're supposed to go like that. It's perfect. This one goes up. They are coming through. Blue science is right there. It's close. It's beautiful. No. Up. We've done it. We have military science. So with military science, I can get the lasers. To get the lasers, it's right here. It takes 150 of them. That feels more important. These other ones are important, but military science, you're a priority. Do it. Or lasers, you're a priority. Then mining productivity is already happening. Research speed is expensive. Ooh, lasers do need upgrades. All right, what about this gun? Military 3 gets me combat shotgun, slowdown capsule, poison cap. I'm not using those, at least not right now. Power armor, I do want this. Do it. Legs, I want it. Shields, I don't know if I care about shields, but maybe I do. These are the things that I want. We got both of the laser upgrades. Cool. Right, I have to bring more sulfur over here too. Way more sulfur. Right. It's on the to-do list, along with everything else. I need to supply this with more of these, to make more of these. These ones. Bam, look at that, they're bringing me supplies, it's beautiful. With those supplies, I'm making all the things. So this chest, that's a chest that they just destroy things from, right? It's not an actual useful chest. I think that's true. These would be useful chests. Passive provider chests. I want those. Except I'm building all of the things. Stop it. Stop it. So I would like green circuits, but they probably don't have those in the system. I do need to make some of these, because look, they're missing them. Speaking of missing them. Cancel these 3. Cancel these 4. Cancel these 3. Alright. We're making all of the things by hand because I don't have them automated yet. Grenades are not being produced quick enough because we're waiting on these chests, which I could place by hand, but I'm not going to because I refuse, because all I need is boxes. Okay, I should have green circuits. That would be helpful. Green and red circuits. Ooh, the red circuits are actually emptying out. Okay, that's good to know. But the green circuits, I should have plenty of. And really, I could put these into the chest, except now I don't have room. Alright, so what I want to do is put these into the trash slots. Nice. So I want this one to go here. So they would bring me stuff out of that trash chest, I think. What I want to give is a whole bunch of these into this red one. Because these are used for building, I believe. These are used for building. I will need to give you a bunch of these other things. Really, I want to give you all the solar panels, except for a few. And I want to give you all the accumulators, and we're going to make a blueprint just for those. But to do that, I really need more of the hubs. Is that true? Maybe I don't. Oh, what I really wanted to give you was these. Because now they can produce that for me. And give these. Beautiful. Give you roboports. Yes. Okay. Solar panels and accumulators. Those are on the to-do list. They have all of the inserters here. Give them even more. Drone frames. That gives me a little bit of ammo. Pick up some more. Bam, now I have 100 ammo, which seems excessive. The one that is junk is this ammo. And really, here, you can go into here. You can go into here. Grenades. Do I need grenades? Probably not, but maybe. Do I need military science? Maybe. This one. You can have military science. Sweet. This one is complete. What do I need for laser turrets? Do we have laser turrets? They're still being researched. Oh, I wonder if this is actually progressing. It might not be. So, we at least have steel. That was one thing that I started to do, and I did need a bunch of steel. So just give me this. Even though I know the robots will eventually do it, here, I'm gonna say, stop taking away my steel unless I have 600 of it. Iron. 400 seems good for these. I like that. Stop taking my steel. Now, roboports. More of these chests. More of these chests, because we're going to start using these chests in like all of the builds. Roboports. More of these power poles. More of these. More assemblers, right. More assemblers. So I want to start making things. We can start making assembly machines, because assembly machines are used in everything else. I need stupid gears. Stop making gears by hand. Okay. We're just gonna do it. It's gonna be easy. I don't even know where to start. I'm gonna start by saying that steel is coming up right here. That is a steel belt. What is it going to be used for? It's going to be used for crafting a bunch of steel things. I also want copper over here. And I also want iron over here. And we have a whole bunch of iron right here. Is this the ideal way to do it? Nope. It's a way to do it. I do have copper right there. Tons of it, apparently. Oh, that copper's coming from the other base, right. Not important. What's important is that we have the resources. We're starting to get them. And I'm going to use them to craft new things. Fancy new things. Like belts. All the things that I was already crafting before. Why do these ones not have... Because I never hooked them up to big power poles. Okay, so these are not my same, whatever, layout. My blueprint. But we have the blueprint. This blueprint. So, if I do that... Inserter is in the way. Yeah, but what if you just do shift-click? Hey, that works. Control-shift-click would destroy things, but shift-click just places... whatever it can place. I think that's true. Alright, so we've got copper. Research complete, which means that we're that much closer to getting laser turrets, which are gonna be great. So one of the first things I want is those assembly machines. Because with the assembly machines, I can make more assembly machines. So we need an assembly machine making assembly machines. To make them, you require green circuits. Of course you do. Green circuits, iron gear wheels, iron plates. So we are going to want iron gear wheels to be one of the things that gets made. I can do that. I will also make the green circuits, but for right now, iron gear wheels. In order to do this, I want to be able to branch things off, so I need to make these things, which are going to be one of the things that we automate, but we're picking one at a time. For right now, the one that I'm picking is iron gear wheels. Alright, I kind of remember that I liked having an underground path that I could run across. that big of a path. And then, to make iron gear wheels, all we need is this. How many of them do I want to make? A bunch. An excessive amount. This one. But I only need to set it up once, really, and then I could copy and paste it. Assuming I'm supplying them all the things that they need to actually do that. But we're making these with very basic components, so that should be doable. You don't have power yet. Why? Because that doesn't actually connect. Okay, there we go. Recipe. You are supposed to be making the most basic of things. This. Check it. Alright, shift, right click, left, left. And that needs to go where? Does it go into a box? Does it go back onto the line? Both. How many of these do I want to make? A bunch. We already said that. It's true, though. So that wants to go into one of these red boxes, I think. Not completely sure about that, but that's what we're going to do. Control C. This all? Except I don't really need that inserter arm. That's okay. We can delete it. We can fix whatever needs to be fixed. This one. This one. That one. Look, they're amazing. They're beautiful. So they do 90% of the work for me. And then I do the remaining bit. And we end up with a ton of gears. Sweet. Now, what am I going to do with all these gears? I don't know yet. And some of the gears want to be on the other side of the belt. I can work with that. To get some of them onto the other side, how many did I make total? We made 4. How is that possible? 5, 9. It doesn't feel like I should have been able to make 9 if I copied and pasted it. Must have copied and pasted in a weird way. Or I did it with like overlap or something. I don't know. Here, we're gonna do this. And I need to make more assemblers. That's one of the things that we're making. Assemblers, these. All of them. Sweet. They should have a lot of the pieces that we need. But I don't know if they have electric poles. And things are being damaged. Of course they are. Where? Hit M. Where are they being damaged? Oh, it went away. No, 5 entities are missing repair packs. We're gonna add that to the system soonish. Forget it. For right now, forget about it. This one. Can't I just give you the power poles? Probably. This one. That's where I want to put the power poles. You can have that. You can have that. I'll make more of them for myself. Until we get to the point where they can start making them for me. They are at least bringing me iron, and they're bringing me steel. And they will start bringing me gear wheels if I start requesting them. We could do that. You know what? I would like to always have 100 to 200. No, I always just want to have 200 gear wheels. Perfect. That'll make crafting way easier for me. Okay. And we're going to use those to give you guys assemblers. Where are my... Right here. And I'm going to make even more assemblers because I still want to be able to build things myself as well. But look, I only have to craft 2 gear wheels. It's beautiful. So, with those, we want to make... It takes electric circuits. Of course it does. To make electric circuits, we need copper and iron. Perfect. I can do that. This one. Something is being damaged. Fine. Is it fine? Oh no, it's being damaged over here. That is not fine. Okay, let's go deal with that. We're starting to piss everybody off. Right as I get lasers, though. Look, science is happening. They barely even broke through. But I don't have guns. Okay. Ah, that's gonna be fun. Okay, could you go away? Object is destroyed. There was a way to turn this off forever so that it never shows me any alerts ever again. I'll have to look that up. Ah, we're an hour in, but I'm making progress, I am. This one. Kind of making progress. Alright. Am I... No, I'm just gonna keep going. This will be a longer episode, because it would feel weird to cut this and then just continue doing the same exact thing next episode. We're getting the foundations figured out. Like, just the basics. We don't have these power poles, but you know what? I can just hook them up myself. So I was going to put half of this on one side and half of it on the other, and I wanted to split it at the 5 point. So to do that, we've already done it. All you have to do. This has to come over here. This one. If it goes right there, and this goes right there, then we're fine. This one can't keep up, but eventually that could be a stack inserter. It's still going pretty quick. Is this the best way to do this? No, really, I would like to move this power pole. Down one. That's better. And then I can move this inserter. That one can go right there. And then I can do this without taking up extra space. Which is ideal. I like it. Now I could copy and paste this if I had another super simple thing like this. Which most things are going to be kind of simple like that. But not circuits. And circuits are one of the things where I don't want to transport copper cable because it actually takes up more space. Twice as much space. So we're going to start making circuits which require iron and copper. And they're used in like a million things, so they're actually important. How much space do I want to leave? Like 1 space? Maybe more than 1 space, but for right now, 1 space. And right, I wanted undergrounds. Undergrounds. For my own organization. Is that where I want these boxes? Yeah, I think so. Is this really where I want this copper line? I don't know. I can always move it later. But right now, that's where it's going. This one. So we want to pull off of here into 3 of these. And then 2 of these. This one makes these. Shift right click. Shift left. This one makes these. Shift right click. Shift left. I want to get rid of this alert so much. Missing repair packs. Nobody cares. How do I make you go away forever? X. How do I make you go away forever? Settings. Interface, sounds, controls, graphics, others, other. It wouldn't be under other. It would be under controls, interface. Interface. Show tips and tricks, notifications. No. Show rail block visualization. I guess so. Missing logistic network icon. No. Show the grid when the game is paused. I don't know what that means. Show inserter arrows. Yes. Interaction. Show alt mode. Play sound for chat messages. What? Always keep player's main inventory sorted. Smart belt building. Show undo. Redo. Confirmation. I just want the alerts to go away forever. Wait, what did I do? No, it's still there. Show mod owner tooltips. I don't know. Did we fix it? Probably not. How do I make you go away? Alerts. No, and now it's showing me damaged alerts. How do I make you never show up ever again? Alert overview. If we hit escape, settings, other, search, alert. I never want an alert ever again in the video game. Go back. Mod settings, interface, controls, search, alert. There are no alert things. All right, I'm going to pause and go look for it online really quick. It seems like the only way to turn them off is using the command in the console, which I don't really want to do. I wish there was just a checkbox for it, but it seems like there isn't. All right, I'm going to try and ignore it until I get to the point where these don't matter to me anymore, but God, it's annoying and I hate it so much. I would rather my whole factory gets destroyed than the game alerts me that my whole factory is being destroyed. And I recognize this is a me thing, but they annoy the hell out of me. This one. All right, and then we have to get iron coming in. Quit with this stupid alerts. I get it, you're destroying my stuff. And I will deal with it eventually. Let's go deal with it, but I'm gonna have to keep dealing with it now. Just let it destroy the factory. Okay, we're building guns. I can make lasers. All I need is batteries. Excess batteries. I feel like that was also one of the fun things about this game, was first playing it and having the biters, like, destroy part of my factory without me realizing it. Now, that doesn't get to happen because it tells me that it's being destroyed. Fine. You can have these. Give me back some of these. And that's fine. That'll work for right now. Entity is being destroyed. Aren't you talking about the one that I already replaced? Entity is destroyed. Go away forever. Why is it still telling me that they're missing repair packs? Stop. What does it take to craft repair packs? They're really easy to craft. They're just not a priority for me. I would rather craft. I hate these stupid exclamation marks for new things. I want an option to turn them all off. This one. So all we need green circuits. Okay, green circuits and gear wheels. The good news, I was making green circuits. Also, I can just feed them some. Repair packs. Fine, you can have my repair packs. Are you happy? No, of course not, because that's not covered by the network. So, in order for that to be happy, I either have to run over there myself, or I have to create a new RoboPort, which I want to do anyways, and get it to cover the area. RoboPorts. Can't do it yet because I'm missing a bunch of plastic. I do have one right now, though. And things are being destroyed. I don't like you, video game. And I don't have ammo. There will be ammo down there, I think. We'll find out. So I don't have drones in this area, and I also don't have ammo in this area. Fine, I guess stupid alerts are good. We're almost to the point where I don't need the alerts at all. Repair packs. Yeah, I'll repair it soonish. This one. Guns. Guns. Don't I have ammo near here? I feel like the answer is yes. I don't really want that corner one. What I want is this belt. So, how close is ammo? Very far away. It's not very far away. It's slightly far away. It's close enough that I think it would be worth running over there if I had belts on me. Don't have belts on me. Huh. We're so close. Of course, I turned that the wrong way. There we go. We are so close. Craft more. No, I don't even have the stuff to craft them because I don't have iron plates. Alright. I would like to give these half of my ammo, half of my ammo, half of my ammo, all of my ammo. Alright, they have my ammo. Use it wisely. And we're coming up here to get all of these. Wonder how the heavy oil is doing and the lubricant. And the reason we wanted those was to make more of these. At least I do have gear wheels, I think. Wait, if I had gear wheels, why would I need iron? I just do. Right. Do I have power poles? I do. Nice. This one. That one. That one. That one. Power pole. Do it. So now at least we have some defenses. And I could build a wall. Cannot reach. We're gonna start getting lasers. It's gonna happen. I'm going to need to extend my battery production. Really, I should just go take out those enemies. Soon. Batteries. Batteries are going somewhere. To do something. Alright, over here. Even though I want to extend my production of all the things, and I could probably make more drones, the biggest thing is just getting these basic ones created. So, to create this, we need iron. This one needs iron input. Sweet. And then it's going to need circuit output. Perfect. Except we're supposed to be doing undergrounds. Underground. Perfect. This one wants to go into a box for right now. That box is supposed to be a red box. And then I can always have circuits for the rest of forever. This one. But really, I want to be able to extend the line over to here. And the box kind of wants to be off to the side. Yeah, I think that's what I want. Not completely sure yet, though. So the box will go right there. Power pole will go right there. Power pole right there. This one. This one. That's the idea. Probably the same for these, now that I think about it. That was way too many gears. Fine. Will they come take them from me? They will, but where the hell are you going to store those? We don't know yet. Because you could be storing them right here. Would be excellent. That one. This one. That one. Okay, they did take my gears somewhere. This one. We probably want like 2 stacks of green circuits, because sometimes you just want a ton of them. And these. And these. Look at that, we're automating one of the things. It does take red-handed inserters, which is kind of a problem. Control C. All of this. For right now, that'll work. Except these belts are backwards. I need to get belt production so that they'll start supplying me with belts, because right now I'm out. Here, give me, except if I do that. So, Control Shift. There we go. Now it'll place them with blueprints. Perfect. Okay, green circuits are going. Power. Probably need to supply them with power poles. To do that, another of these chests. That one. This one. Power poles. Power poles. I actually want to give you guys a few of these. The other things that I want, give a few of these. Wouldn't mind giving undergrounds. Things are being destroyed. Ah, and it's in the top right corner. Yeah, but they're just being damaged in the top right corner. How do I make you go away forever? Go away forever. 4 of these are missing. Yep, but we're working on making those. Okay, this one. I think part of my problem is that they mix up different types of alerts in the same way, where some of them are actually important, and then some of them are like useful to know, like, hey, you're missing this ingredient, but it's not urgent. And then some of them are just annoying, and I don't like mixing all those different groups into a single thing. Huh. Why are these power poles screwed up? Because that power pole was powered using this one. Got it. Power poles. Can't I hit Q? No. Shift Q. Control Q. Alt Q. Hey, Alt Q totally works. Weird key. But it works. Oh, Control C probably would have worked. And now I have to hit Alt again. I wish that was another one of the settings that you could just toggle on. Just always have this on for the rest of forever, and don't tie it to the Alt key, because I don't like it getting turned off when I press other things. Oh, these could be... I think these are fine, but I could be filling both sides of this belt. How hard would that be? Not that difficult. Slightly difficult. So in order to do it, I think I would move this over. Probably. And then move this up. So this is supposed to go right here. Now, power pole. So the way that I would do it is... Oh, I have plenty of space. I didn't even need that much. This one goes right here. This one go... I only have half of one of these. Of course I do. I gave the other half to you, I think. Why do I only have half of one of those? Half of this. Perfect. Okay, and the idea with that is that this one can go right there. So now we have a full belt of these, except it's probably not actually being filled fully, but at least it's on both sides of the belt. Okay, green circuits, gears. With the 2 of those, the thing that I wanted to start making was assembly machines. And then assembly machine Mark II, which is more of the same. So what else does... Oh, this has steel added in. Cool, I have steel right there. Alright, so first, it's just these. Electronic circuits, gear wheels, iron plates. We have all of those. In theory. This one. This one. So it wants to come out right here. I'm missing belts. One of the things I would like to request is to have a bunch of belts. Belts. Let me have 200 to 600 of them. 200 to 500. Perfect. Inserters. I would like to have 100 to 150 of those. Hey, I had more than 150. Undergrounds. We're going to start automating undergrounds. It's going to happen. It's going to be beautiful. But not yet. They're bringing me belt. I love it. Why are we not splitting off this copper? I should be. Split that off. And this goes straight. And this goes under that. Nice. Why am I not splitting off? Crap. So what I want to do, split this one off. This one. Gear wheels. Okay. And there is one of these right here. I don't really want to interfere with that too much, but I also don't want to only put 2 of these lines. I can build off this direction too. We don't have anything else going on here. Do I want to do that? Maybe. What I really want to do... That's as far as that will extend. What I think I want to do is leave a little bit of space. 2 space or 3 space. I think 2 space is enough that I could work with it. So we've got steel, we've got iron, we've got copper, we've got gear wheels, we've got green circuits. With all of those, we've got room for 3 more belts. And I want to start producing these assembly machines. To make assembly machines, the things that I said I needed, I kind of want to go up here. Spreading out too much, but is there a problem with that? Not really. Control C. That was not exactly what I wanted. Cancel these 2. Control C. Copy it. Beautiful. It's beautiful. Alright, so this space up here. I can always delete some of these. They don't have to be there. So let's get rid of that. I'm going to leave the other one for now. And I want to start producing these. And these. So we need assembly machine level 1s as one of the inputs to assembly machine level 2s. Weird. Circuits, we need a lot of iron plates. Iron plates will get their own side. This one. What I was trying to figure out is how far back this needs to go. The answer to that is that I want to be able to branch off right here, and then do an underground, and then do that. That's how much space I need. And then I'm going to put you right there. And this is going to start making these. Perfect. So inputs, this one is going to be iron. The iron input. It's a pain to get to, but we're going to do it. So that iron input, I want it to branch off right there. Leave these open. This needs to be underground. These need to be underground. 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 All of these need to be underground? No, that's not true. I think I can just go under all of those. Yeah, that's the case. So this can go that into here. That's exactly what I wanted. This one. I swear at some point this will be more convenient than the old way of doing it, but so far this feels less convenient. I remember it getting to a point where I could just easily copy and paste things, and it made me happy. So we need gear wheels and we need green circuits. Gear wheels, green circuits, perfect. They're both by the middle. That's helpful. And I need undergrounds, way more undergrounds. Gear wheels and green circuits are gonna come in right here. We need underground belts, these ones. Splitters, lots of splitters. They'll bring me regular belts. This one. Perfect. So I want to split off. How? In a way that makes sense. That almost makes sense. Maybe I should have made this 3 wide. Is there an easy way for me to combine these 2 belts? There has to be. I mean, I see how I can do it by backtracking, but I don't think... Maybe that's what I want to do. That seems ugly. So this is supposed to go like this. This goes like this. This goes like that. That goes like that. That seems so ugly. Hey, are things being destroyed? They're being damaged. Beautiful. These are all backwards. Of course they are. Why wouldn't they be? Okay, so this one. You go like that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Except they're still backwards. I dislike so many things in this video game, including the belts. There we go. Give us Mindustry belts. These ones. And power pole. Except I also want to be able to pull off of here using red inserters. Give us crafting in the toolbar where I can just right click this ghost image and it'll craft it without having to bring open this extra window. Give us all of the little things. And there might be mods for all of this. Probably are. But I don't want to figure those out. Oh no, this is going to be such a pain. It's fine. It is fine. Alright, we're creating one of those. So now, can I just copy and paste this? Probably. And how many times? 6 times? Feels excessive. I would rather do excessive than not enough. Boxes. Another of these boxes. This box. The idea is to give you all of these. To give you the assemblers. To make more for myself. I need to make these roboports. Crash unrequested. Why is this a red dot? Unfulfilled requests. Okay, because they don't have copper in the system, and we don't have belts in the system. Good to know. And they're not going to have belts for this then, which means I need to supply you with belts. And you're going to try and give them back to me. Yes, you are. But you also built with them. Good job. Kind of. Kind of a good job. Mostly a good job. Alright. Disarm. So now I've got the most basic assemblers. But I could be just inputting those. Do I ever need the base level assemblers? I don't really, so why wouldn't I just take those? And we need these same things as an input. Okay. I could have just left that. I think the plan is just bring these down here, and it's all the same inputs, except we're adding in that one. So it's kind of this same setup. I like it. Except, instead of being red-handed inserters here, these are going to be, or they are still going to be reds. They're just facing this way. Input, input, input. Nice. And then on this side, they will be outputs. We need power poles. Power poles are gonna get automated eventually. These ones. Did not give them belts, but I could. Eventually. So you would like these belts. And you're going to give them right back to me, but you're also going to put a bunch of build orders in, which is useful. These ones. Make more. I could just be building belts, especially since they're giving me the gears for it. This needs to be a different recipe. The recipe for these. Crap. The recipe. Why can't I? Oh yeah, we have to click this. We need to come over to here and get this one. Check it. Control C. No, Shift C. First I have to hit Q, then Shift C. Shift, right click. There we go. That is it. These are wrong. Now, for those... Why are you outputting iron? Why are you outputting iron? Okay, I stopped. Because, oh, you input steel, not iron. I knew that. Okay, so that's going to change things a little bit. It's fine. I can work with that. Ooh, also, I do not have enough iron coming in. Good to know. I want to branch off this steel. In order to do that, what do I need to do? Need to think. Alright, so we have gear wheels. We are going to branch this right here. But to do that, I need to go back another. This one. It's beautiful. That one. We're branching off the steel. That one. Okay. Now, could I make this belt half steel, half iron? Probably could. If I was going to do that, would I do it right here? Probably would. Oh. But I don't know if the answer is yes. I feel like it is. The other option is just to do this, which works fine. Except now these outputs are a little bit weird. Fine though. Everything is fine. This one. Except these don't really want to go into this area. But these will be used to craft the next level. That'll be a thing that I worry about when the time comes. For right now, the main thing we wanted was to start storing these, and we are. And it's beautiful, and that's all that I wanted. So I've got one of the few components that I need being crafted. We need red inserters. Of course we do. Red inserters. This one. So I need to start crafting all of the inserters. I need to start crafting belts. Belts are pretty simple. They're gear wheels and iron, I think. In order to make belts, we need this one. It's just iron and gear wheels. That's it. Super simple. Super, super simple. Belts could go over here somewhere. Iron and gear wheels. I do not have enough iron being supplied at all. Huh. It's going to be an issue. So I kind of want to send a second iron line down. Or at least to make this a full iron line. I could steal some from this steel line. We have space for it too. Is there Control X? There is Control X. Beautiful. That one. If we move this right here, Control Shift Click. Except Control Shift Click doesn't work the way that I would want it to, but that's fine. I get why it works the way that it does, I think. Okay, I need to be crafting these belts. I want to be supplying them with all of these belts. I can use them to build all of the things. So the reason we did that was so that I could steal some of this iron. The reason we're stealing the iron is because this one was backed up with steel anyways. Eventually we'll just expand the iron production. Right now, this is what I'm choosing to do. That one. This one. Belt is in the way. Control, Shift, click. There we go. I don't remember. I feel like I tried to figure it out last time. If there was a way to tell it to, by default, just erase whatever is underneath something whenever I go to place it. And I'm pretty sure you have to do the Control Shift. I think it broke things when I tried to switch it. I don't know. I just remember trying to change up some of the keybinds and it made things worse. So now I hesitate to ever do that. But I really wish the default behavior was just delete whatever the hell is under it. Or that there was an option that I could check. I could go check the options again to do that. Alright, we're producing these. But we're producing them very slowly. It shouldn't really matter. I don't need this many of these. Like, one row of them. Alright, one row of them will be sufficient. Especially if materials start to build up. We're short on iron. I did just start sending it more iron. The reason I did that was so that we could start making belts. Hey, we're being destroyed. No, we're being damaged. In that top right corner. Have I gotten to the point, yes, where I can make lasers? In order to do it, all I would have to do is siphon off some batteries, I think. Lasers. Batteries, steel, copper, iron. So it's green circuits, batteries, and steel. Green circuits, batteries, steel. Where do I have? We have batteries right here, and we have steel right there. All I would need is some green circuits. We have everything. So it's all the same stuff. Except we don't need the what's it called? The electric engines. We have so many flying robot frames. Okay. With all of those, I think I could just make like 1 million robots. We could make 1 million robots. So what are you missing? You need advanced circuits. Let's build a bunch of those, but then let's also build a crazy amount of these, because these don't require anything too crazy. Do you want a personal roboport? Personal. This one. Requires batteries, plastic. Right, plastic is one of the things that I want. I need to make a grid with the power. If we look at it, how's my power? It's probably getting worse. So Orange's steam engines, during the day, I do not have enough power. I am using more and more. Solar is just maxed out during the day. We have a lot of solar, but not really enough. And during the night, I don't even know if we have enough power. Seems like we do. I guess I could check that by looking at if these empty out, and it looks like they empty out. If not completely, then almost completely. So yeah, I think right here, I'm actually maxing out and I'm out of power. Yeah. For how long? Bam, right there. Satisfaction. Okay. So satisfaction is not enough, which means I really want to get this solar panel blueprint figured out. But I'm trying to figure out all of the other things too. So I want one full grid. But I also want to clear it, which will use even more of my power. Clear all of this. So I have a bunch of new drones, I think. Things are being damaged and it's gates. That's new. I want to feed you. So that time I played a noise, which I think means things are being destroyed. They are. Hit M. Where? All the way over there. I don't care. Go do it. So I need ammo. We're standing near ammo. Let's go get some. I should put this ammo into a supply chest. 200 ammo. These are all starting to mine out. That's my only copper. That's my only stone. We're gonna go get more copper and more stone soonish. Someday. While I'm running over there, can I make more roboports? No. I'm missing copper and plastic. Are these the ones who destroyed my gate? Probably. My gate looks like it's up here. And I don't think I even have the things to replace it. We can make them. How many are missing? Probably like 3-ish. Ooh, that is a big biter. Or at least medium. This one, this one, this one. Now, guns. Guns which will not be supplied with more ammo anytime soon. Q. Control click, control click, control click, control click, shift click. This one. Control click, control click, control click. Right, give me back a little bit of that ammo. If I can just get to the point where I'm producing roboports, then we could expand the whole grid. Roboports and the power poles. That doesn't feel that far off, but maybe it is. So to make roboports, what do I need? We don't need like a ton of them, I just need to be slowly making them. We need plastic. Plastic, copper, steel, and iron. So where do I get plastic? Somewhere down here. Way down here. Okay, also I wanted to check how full that is. It is filling up slowly, which means in theory I could turn on some of this. Plastic. I do not have much belt. Belt is one of the things I was going to automate. So right now, batteries are taking up half of that belt. Could I just throw plastic onto there? Probably. I think I could. We'll find out. See if it makes a mess. Why would it make a mess? That one. Okay, plastic is coming on the other side. But I might need to split it off somewhere up here. No, steel gets added on. That's kind of what I was afraid of. Okay, steel gets added on. So I need to pull plastic back off somehow. Isn't there a filter on one of these? Filter. Input priority. No. Yes! Filter! Can I say plastic and how does it work? Plastic. Check. So output priority left. Output priority right. Filter plastic. Now, if this ever gets... It did not work the way that I wanted at all. This one. Filter. Filter. Oh, I had it to the middle. So now, let's see what happens. Now, I think it's working. This is such a mess. Always a mess. Alright, so all of the plastic is going to the right in theory. I don't mind picking up a bunch of this anyways. And that is just going to be steel and batteries. That wasn't as useful as I thought to combine the two. Huh. And I don't have drones out here yet. And of course there's a power pole right there. Move that power pole to right there. Things are being destroyed. No! Ah, I remember this part of Factorio. I should just expand my defenses. I don't want to. We're so close to having lasers. I just need to set them up. That's a big looking biter. Okay, so things are being destroyed, but in theory, you guys could replace them. If I started building new transport belts, build them all. And power poles. Let's assume that that's all that you need, probably. So you can have a bunch of belts. How many of those are you going to give right back to me? Probably a bunch. Why am I doing that when we can have the drones do it? Drones, go. Alright, because now the drones have to go pick it all up. And I don't know if I have a good box for them. Here, there's a good box for you guys. In theory, that's a good box. Are we going to get interrupted again? Absolutely yes. But I did automate one of the things. One of them. So, we needed iron and gear wheels. And that's it. That's all that I need to be able to create belts. Iron and gear wheels. Okay. So iron splits off right here. Gear wheels can also split off here. That doesn't really make sense, though. Does it? So if the iron's splitting off there, the gear wheels would want to split off one further up. There we go. That makes sense to me. And then we need the undergrounds. So now, crafters. I was gonna say I could use more crafters, but we can just request them. So now I would like to always have 50 of those. 50 is probably enough, but leave me with 200 just in case I want to have extras. 50 of those, nice. Undergrounds. These ones. So the recipe for this is what? Is it similar? No, you need green circuits, which we're producing. This is the one that I'm making to start. I mean, at least they ran right to me. I appreciate that. So this one, red. Could just combine the two belts, but for right now, that's fine. That one. Power. I still have to think about how I'm doing the output, because the output wants to feed into other belt makers, but I also just want to store a bunch of these. Don't know the answer to that yet. I definitely do want to store a bunch of these. Where? These are more compact than the materials that go into them, so I don't mind throwing them on the line. It just feels weird if eventually I'm going to switch to all reds, which I probably will. Not sure. Alright, for right now, at least we have a box. That was what I wanted. We have a box, we're producing it, and I could make more of them. Control C. That's going to eat through a lot of iron. But, okay, power poles are the next big thing that I need to produce. So we're now producing... Oh, and I need to make undergrounds. What does it take to make undergrounds? All it takes is transport belts and iron plate. And what does it take to make these? Green circuits. Green circuits, transport belts, iron plates. So that is more reason to put the transport belts onto the line. Kind of. How many of these transport belts do I want to produce? I feel like the answer really is a lot. 6 of them so far. Let's bring that up to 10. And then I want to do that little merger thing. That little merger thing looks like this. But that's maybe not the way that I wanted to do it. It looks like this. So to place this, Control-Shift-Click. See if that one goes down. Or if it causes problems. They should have the belts, because they're right there. It's beautiful. That's exactly what I wanted. So there are 5 of them on each side. I like it. This has 2 inputs, 1 output. What are we missing? We're missing long-handed inserters. Another thing that needs to be crafted eventually. Right now, we're just feeding them in. These ones, you can have them. Lights. I should be integrating lights into the designs. Lights. Lights. Didn't leave much room down at the bottom. That's fine, at least we have some light in there. Could put some lights into here, except we don't have power poles there. Didn't leave much room for lights here either. This one. Wait, the lights don't require power poles? No, they definitely do. They just don't draw the connection, which is kind of nice because the connections are excessive. I approve. Or maybe there should be a more advanced version that doesn't have the connections, but that's pretty cool. Alright, so we're making a bunch of these belts. I was just deciding, because really I could make all the things that use the belts right here. If I'm going to do that, then why even put it back onto this line? Because there are a lot of things that use the belts. Are there? So this uses the belts. This uses the belts. Okay, maybe it's just those two. So advanced belts, or it's these three things. The red stuff. Okay, I'm leaning towards doing this the other direction. Which is kind of a pain because I did this little thing. I think I should do that. Let's reverse it. Nope. Yep. Yep. No. Okay. There we go. Maybe. Alright, so we're doing all of that, and the reason for all of that is because this one is super simple, just requires iron. This one requires circuits. This one, super simple, just requires iron gear wheels. So which one do I want to make first? Undergrounds. I don't need many undergrounds, just a few. I'm going to leave 3 spaces in between one of those and the next. Things are being destroyed. They're being damaged. I did leave repair packs, but that's not in the network yet. So you... Control C. Copy that. Paste it. This one. You're going to make undergrounds. To do that, I don't need a ton of undergrounds being produced. Maybe I do. Do I need a ton of undergrounds? I want to make 3 of these, and it'll be excessive, but that's fine. The idea is that I have enough of those if I want them for in the future. And we'll only limit the box to like 3 stacks or something. 3 stacks feels excessive already. 3 stacks. I like it. So now I could request undergrounds and just always have them. That would be beautiful. This one. 50 of those to 100. So now I'm always going to have belts. I'm always going to have undergrounds. We need to make splitters, and then we need to make red belts. Splitters. Splitters are more advanced. We could start making red belts. Cool. Copy this. 3 spaces out. So red belts use what? Yellow belts and gear wheels. Super simple. Output over there. Power. Power. number of these that I want. Probably quite a few, but we're not going to have enough belts to really supply this many. Eventually, though, I want to make the next tier, which will use even more. This isn't very expandable. Yeah, I don't love this setup, but at least we're getting something going. Call it good. These ones. How many of these do I need? Not that many. Requester, red belts. 100 to 200. Perfect. Okay. Next. Do I have green circuits? No. But I could because we made those. Green circuits, 200 to 400. Getting rid of a bunch. Could make even more robots, but so far that's not really my problem. So now the system has yellow belts, red belts, yellow undergrounds. It does not yet have splitters. So the splitters require me to get green circuits and put them where? Green circuits could go. So it's iron plate, yellow belts, green circuits. Iron plates, green belts. Or green circuits, yellow belts. Ah, so we do not need the gear wheels going up here. I really don't have enough iron plates for all of this. Oh, but if I replace it with red belts, then I could have enough. I would have to replace the whole system with red belts, but now that we're producing them, that's not as bad. Green circuits. I also don't have enough green circuits. The reason for that is I don't have enough copper. The reason for that is not having enough copper production, which I probably do just need to increase my iron and my copper production quite a bit. I should get these miners automated. To get the miners automated, we need what? Iron plate, green circuits, iron gear wheels. That is not too bad. It's not. What happened right here? Something is in the way there. Oh, that's a power pole. Got it. Probably do need that power pole there. These ones. Alright, mine out the rest of the copper. There's still more copper up here. This one. If I click that, and that, and that, and that, and that, it will remove those for me. Holy, all of the iron is going away. So much iron is gone. It's beautiful. These ones. That one. That one. That one. Oh, but is this covered by the logistics network? Probably not. So to get it covered by the logistics network, I need a roboport. To get a roboport, I need plastic, is one of the things that I'm not currently requesting, but I did start sending it up north. Wait, did I ever start making use of that? I don't think I did. I do have a roboport, though. Huh. Could I just place this? Where? I mean, ideally, it would go right here. Kind of a pain. Not too bad. So what is that destroying? It's destroying some copper lines. Alright. This one. This one. Move that. Power pole. Okay, that is built back. How long is this episode? 2 hours, 10 minutes. Yeah, but we're making progress. Slow, steady progress. Ideally, I would get rid of a lot of the stuff that's going on. Like, what am I doing with this copper smelting? Why does it still exist? That still exists because I haven't upgraded a bunch of stuff yet. I want to get all of this stuff mining out, I think. Okay. Nice. These ones. Players in the way. That's me. This one. And then we just have to power these up, burn through all of those materials, and the copper patch will be gone. I do have to go find a new copper patch. Okay, and secure it from the biters. If we hit M, I have not seen copper yet. There's probably copper. If I went out this way, it would be nice because we're already building out this way. 1 million, 2.5 million, 95,000, 100,000, 48,000. Luckily, I've already replaced that quite a bit, but I probably either need to belt in more iron or replace all of this production. Especially that steel. Things are being destroyed. Huh. Looks like they might actually be being destroyed. They're not. That is surprising. They are being damaged, but not destroyed. And my repair bots are actually repairing all the way out here. Nice. Roboport. We need plastic. Plastic, plastic, plastic. I might be using ammo quicker than it's being produced, too. Especially because it's being used in military science and it's being used in the guns, which are firing more and more frequently. This one. Alt-D. That one. And then I have to hit Alt again? No. Okay. So these ones are not running, but we're still using all of the iron. What was it that I wanted to come out here for? That plastic that I was running forever ago. Okay, what was I doing with that? I got distracted. Plastic. We made it all the way to here so far. Not that far. Okay, do I want to cut across here? Probably. Plastic. Okay, so we've got plastic being added in, which is going to be used to make roboports. and other things, but mostly roboports. Plastic? Oh no, it requires advanced circuits. Right, I knew that. Advanced circuits. I'm crafting those somewhere else. I am. Okay, wait, it's not that hard. Plastic bars, copper cable, electronic circuits. Oh, if I had radar, I think I could just zoom in. But you don't even need radar, you just need a drone port. I think I would be able to zoom in and copy and paste this. Instead, I have to run all the way over. Oh, I could set up my drones doing bricks soon. But I can make them make the better concrete. Better concrete. Where is it? Better concrete. Refined concrete. Regular concrete. So refined concrete requires concrete, steel, water, sticks. Wait, where am I? Wait, this isn't even complicated enough to come over here and copy and paste. Oh well. That's what I'm doing. Copy it. Weird. Really not. Oh, and I'm being attacked. Of course I am. And it's somewhere without defenses. And they're being destroyed. Of course. Yeah, I hear you. Q. That is a large attack. So, I see why my defenses are starting to struggle. That is a very large attack. That is a significant attack. Alright, I placed that just so that I would have the blueprint over here. We need to rebuild all of this. They're going to do it for me, but are we missing things? No, they're just destroyed. We are missing a material for construction. That material is one of these. Yeah, you could just have all of them. Hey, they're doing the thing. So what have I learned? That I need defense. I was gonna start making lasers. Hey, we can make one. Make a laser. That's not enough. Research. I would like more advanced laser stuff. This one increases shooting speed, damage. I am going to need more power for those. That's probably more important. Ah, but the legs are nice. They're really nice. Yeah, but these are really nice as well. Get level 3 is expensive. Do it. Get level 4 is super expensive. Get level 2. It's already in there. This one, level 3. Cool. And then we can do the legs. They only cost 50. It's fine. I want the lasers to be more powerful and efficient. So red circuits were going to be used to get the roboports so that I can place all the things. Or I could just make the roboports myself. Nope. This is what we're going to do. So, copy this. Where am I producing? Wherever I have to. We can do it right up here. And to rotate it, it was, I know, A, R, and then H and V were the other two. Which way do I want these going in? So we need copper into the copper thing. Is this fine? I don't think so. I think I want it like that. That makes sense? Maybe. Like that. You are missing belts. Yeah, but we're producing belts. Oh, you're missing the things from the ones that I just placed down, I think. Okay. This one. We want to branch off. Underground. Power pole. Okay, so the inputs are plastic and circuits. Why can't I just have those both on one line? I could. Would that simplify things? Yes. Oh, this is... right, my weird system. Which we don't need. This one can be a red chest. Red chest. Plastic and circuits. Is it simpler just to have them separate? It might be. What I'm going to do for right now, place the undergrounds first. So one of these goes right here. This one of these goes right here. One of these. One of those. Don't think I have enough copper for this. Okay. You are missing power. We're missing belts. How are we missing belts? Because I never actually put these into the system. That makes perfect sense. This one. I want this red chest. Did I move that too far away? Yes, I did. I want this red chest. That's an excessive number of belts, but belts are fairly cheap, and I do go through a lot of yellows. I'd rather have a big backlog. Okay, so we're getting those made. I have 191. They're going to place them. Power poles are one of the next things to get made. I wanted these red ones so that I could start making... Do you need red? No. This is one of the things that I want to start making. I need batteries. Batteries would be nice. More batteries. We wanted to start making these. Advanced circuit, iron gear wheels, steel plates. Advanced circuits, iron gear wheels, steel plates. Okay, I can speak. Red circuits are supposed to come out somewhere. Wait, aren't they? Where do I actually output these? Because right now it looks like you're just storing a whole bunch of green circuits, which is not what I wanted. Because I plugged those green ones into the wrong place. That makes sense. Alright, let's think about that. What is there to think about? The greens are where the output is supposed to be. Like that? That's what I wanted. And then, you want a storage box. For how many of these? Red circuits. I will need red circuits to be back on the line. Do I need red circuits to be back on the line? I do. But I can also just create more red circuit production. For right now... No, I do want these back on that line. Alright, if I want them back on the line, then this is not the way to bring them. Also, it looks like they produce super slow, so I might want more of these. Even though I don't really have the materials for it yet. Eventually we'll get them. Is it shift click? Shift click. Let's do that many for now. So these reds go underground. Go underground. Ah, that's a big mess. Could use red undergrounds. Could move these. Moving them kind of makes sense to me. Let's do that. Wait, does that even work? It will once I scoot this up. So we're gonna scoot this right here. I think that'll work. Wait, let's see if that yeah, that'll work perfect. And then these red ones want to go in where? I guess they go in right here. Undergrounds. I see a big biter attack coming. That's a very big attack. I do have turrets there, but they're not really going to be able to handle it. I'm helping. Wait, I do not have turrets there. I do not have turrets here at all, and if I die, remember things are kind of a pain. Okay, so I'm not set up well enough for this at all. Luckily, we had a wall here at least. This is a disaster. How much ammo do I have? Lots of ammo. That was terrible. Okay, we have problems. I should maybe prioritize. I was so close, but I should prioritize lasers. Hey, one laser. One laser. Yes, I would like one laser, please. I would like to supply these with walls. Walls. I'm not producing, or I'm not putting walls into the system yet. Okay, military stuff is happening. Walls. Luckily, we do have walls right there. Guns. I do have guns, but there's no bullets over here. There could be, though. Wait, there are bullets right there. Okay. Huh. That was scary. Which means that more scary things are going to continue to happen. All right. Scary, scary, scary. And I don't have enough ammo, which seems like a huge problem. So right now, these do not have enough ammo. That one, that one, that one, that one, this one. Put that over there. I would like to expand my ammo production. Hey, at least the right side has ammo. How are we doing over here? Not so great. Do I have repair packs? Probably. I should address the biter situation. These ones were missing materials for construction. Really? Yes, we are. So I can make more of those. Put them into the system somewhere. Is that even hooked up to the system? I think it is. Oh yeah, there's a roboport right there. Never mind. This one. We're going to start producing those power poles very soon. Along with everything else. It's gonna happen. Alright, so I wanted to expand the ammo production. Which is right here. To expand it, what are you missing? You're not missing anything, it's just time. Of course, all of this is a mess. Control-Shift-Click. 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 Alright, cool. Do I have red undergrounds? No. Let's make one of those. This one. So that is going to go straight across to here. Beautiful. Get rid of this. These ones. So it's Shift Q, Shift, right click, left click. And we need inserters. Except of course, okay, can that stretch one further? Probably not. It's fine. That's all that I need. Nice. Except that's not all that I need, because we also have to input this yellow ammo. Are we producing enough of all of this? We're gonna find out pretty soon. That one. Okay, so yellow ammo looks like that one's gonna be short pretty quick. Maybe. Or maybe they just had to fill up. I could look at these. So these are producing 0.75 per second, so total it's 2.25. These are using... oh, they're using very little. 1 per second. So really, I could support even more of these. If I want to, but we just quadrupled the output. That should be enough. Hopefully. The bigger issue is that I do not have guns everywhere. And I really need to start making lasers. Alt-D. This one. Tear it down. So I started making red circuits. Cannot reach. But I'm not actually doing anything with the red circuits yet, because I got interrupted by seeing that giant swarm. Yes. This one. This one. There we go. There's not enough room to pull off into the box the way that I would like. Unless I just have the box go one space into the center, which who cares? I mean, I kind of care, but only a little bit. Mostly I don't. That one. Red circuits. Green circuits. Plastic. Cannot reach. Oh no. This is just supposed to be red circuits, so that's fine, because we don't actually have red circuits there yet. That is fine. Things are being destroyed. They're being damaged. Up in that corner. That's okay, I went and repaired that corner. What we're trying to do is make roboports. In order to make roboports, steel. Steel, red circuits, gear wheels. Steel, red circuits, gear wheels. Red circuits, gear wheels. Okay. I can do this. I can do this. I do see red, like right out here. Okay, those are just deconstruction orders. Good. Wasn't sure. Biters have been kind of mad. Steel. So this is supposed to go across right here. Okay. Gear wheels. Really, I could combine the gear wheels with the steel, because we don't need too much of it, I don't think. And then, I definitely don't need too many red circuits, but... So this one, gonna go right there. You're going to produce these. That's it. Tons of red circuits. Wait, 5-second crafting time. No way. Okay, I can't actually supply that many red circuits. We're not even close. Bam. I will switch it to undergrounds at some point, but for right now, just go. Just start crafting. Wait, but that's further up than I want. Control X. That one. Move it up. That's where I want it. Okay, that's not the way to do it, though. Because my robots are still slow. All right. This one. That is going to go into a box. I don't think these are used to craft anything else. We need power. Start crafting them. This one. Roboports. Fine. Why are you guys like this? Nobody likes you. Nobody likes you. Stop hitting me. Stop hitting me. I was just starting to make that. Nobody likes you. Have I mentioned that nobody likes you? Roboports. Check. Gear wheels. Steel. Advanced circuits. That's it. Oh, and if they destroy this box and it's full of roboports, then that's gonna suck. So I do need to build defenses over here, for sure. But we should get roboports into the system, which would be amazing. Things that I need in the system. Walls. Walls would be great. I'm not really strong enough to take out enemies. This is so far away. There's water up here. I was hoping to see copper. Stone. Copper would be amazing. Hey, there's a bunch of biters. That's a giant nest. Okay, that is part of my problem. Isn't there a way to toggle on pollution? I know there is, I just thought that it was some easy button that I could press. Logistics network. More biters. Holy, they look like they're getting ready to attack. So the idea is take them back here where I have the guns and fight them before they build up too much. Really, it's just that one nest though. Huh. I might just be able to run over there and take it out. Okay, let's not get killed. Don't get killed. What did I just say about don't get killed? Health is too low to be doing this. Okay. Using drones, I could just drop down gun turrets and fill them with ammo quickly, I think. I did at least get rid of the ones that are building up, but they're gonna send more. Half health. Those big ones are too much of a problem. We're getting attacked. Crap. And its belt's being damaged, which seems like a problem. Where? Hit the M. Hit M. Yep, that's a problem. Great. So, solutions to the problem. Start making lasers. That is the solution. How are we doing for ammo? Pretty well, but I don't have it on me currently. And I would like it on me. So, get out of my ways, trees. Alright, I want to pick up a bunch of this. They're in my base. They're destroying all of the things. I do have a lot of ammo, so that's good. These are all running out. It all happens at once. At least we have drones. Do the drones cover the area? Not yet, probably, but I do have roboports being built. Ideally, I would like you to send me roboports. I can also just let it expand itself, but for right now, I would like 10 of these at all times. And if I had up to 50, that would be, no, probably 30. The hope is that we already have some roboports made. These ones, 3 of them. That is not very many, but I have 5 total. All right. I need to get the power poles producing. Blueprints. This one. Shift click. Shift click. Shift click. The chances that I actually have the supplies needed feel very low. Especially, I don't even think that one is going to... Will they place them in the trees? Oh, it does look like it destroys the trees at least, so that's nice. This one. I need so many more roboports, but they're being produced. In theory. Shift click. Shift click. Okay, so now I'm missing a whole bunch of roboports. Also, what all got destroyed? Probably a bunch of this. And has it been replaced? No, it has not been replaced. It will not be replaced until the network extends out this way, which would take a long time. That's why I need personal roboport. Are these guns? No, those are pipes, I think. Oh, crap. Are those pipes? Most likely. So what's going on here? I do want a personal roboport. The thing that's going on here is we had an inserter. We have a power pole. Do it. We have underground belts. Here and here. That one. Okay. The other thing that we had... No, we had an underground belt. It looks like coming under here. That's what I had. But we also had underground belt here. Yes. We're missing a roboport. Yeah, but we're building it. So, what's up with these pipes? These pipes. Is everything hooked back up? Maybe. And now, where did they come through? They could have come through up here, or they could have come through down there. I didn't see anything destroyed up here. But if they came through down here, I don't know why they wouldn't have just destroyed other things on the way. I do have ammo out to here. That's helpful. I'm going to branch it off. I don't have enough belts, though. And I don't have enough guns. More guns. Guns would require iron plates. This is all such a mess. All right. So we know that there's a whole nest over here. Is that the one causing me problems? Probably. Do I have a good solution for it? Yeah, take them out. Would be nice. Produce more belts. Would also be nice. Why am I like this? Okay, take up the trees. So if I place down guns, I could probably take out some of the nests. I was just hoping to get closer, which I could do using underground belts, but that's less than ideal. Power poles. Could use more power pole. I could use more of everything. Where am I being attacked? I'm being attacked in the base somehow. And I didn't place any turrets there. Okay. Non-stop attacks. That is a very large attack. That is a concerningly large attack. Probably just place down guns. Guns. And load up. Stop. You're a jerk. Power. That gun did not help. It's okay. It's trying its best. Am I still being attacked? Yeah, I am. Okay. I do want to go defend from the attack, but I also want to place some guns. So that we're ready if they attack again in a few seconds. Okay. Ideally, I would be building more guns. More guns. Which is going to require more stuff. Also, we're out of copper. And they're attacking right where I was. Alright, so they're attacking with a lot of enemies. I needed a bunch of these plates. They are trying to bring me plates. I appreciate that. I also want batteries. Probably steel. All I had to do was place the turrets down here. Okay. And there's a good chance that these ones could kill me Oh no, they die super easy. They are ranged, but they die super easy. This is going to be a pain to rebuild. Total hassle. Hey, belts. At least I can make a bunch of belts. Do I have power poles? I do, but not enough of them. That's where I was trying to go. Okay. I regret everything. I regret everything. Okay, now they get distracted and I have guns down here. It's beautiful. Totally knew that I had guns down there. Totally. I want more power poles. And guns. Guns, guns, guns. So the idea with the guns is to load them with ammo. Guns. All right. Why is that not working? Because it's not actually powered up. Why is it not powered up? Because I got attacked by a bunch of biters. If I had to guess. I took out a bunch of my stuff. Which I will work on, but first... I think I probably want to take these out. Use guns to do it. Guns are giving me backup. Okay, we took out one of the nests. Take out the other one. Okay, my health is getting low. But so is their health. Bam. Okay, that is one thing cleaned up. I need more walls. Don't think I get walls supplied to me. Also, that is not far enough out. It needs to go one further. That far. That was all the walls that I have. I don't want to rebuild this. All right. In order to rebuild this, that's why we're trying to get the roboports. But I need to rebuild it. It's important. Okay. This one. What the hell was this one doing? I think that was mostly there for the future. It's okay, we have belts. I need personal roboport. Okay, that has to be a priority soon. So we show things being destroyed, I think. Is that what's going on? This one. Things are missing. Things need repair packs. Okay. Are these destroyed? These ones are destroyed. This thing is destroyed. You were a chemical plant. Did I keep these or did I put them away? I did keep one. And it needs to go like this. I don't even know. That looks right to me. You need power. 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 There's a lamp missing. Put back my lamp. And there are pipes missing. Underground pipe. There's an inserter missing. That one? Hey, we're back up and running, except this one is not. But that one's just making accumulators, which are less important. Still gonna do it, but they are less important to me. I don't even think they're being produced at all. They're not, because batteries are being used for other things. Speaking of which, I kind of want the batteries for me. What are batteries currently being used for? Electric engines? Something like that. Or they're being used to make the drone body. That's what the electric engines are being used for, I think. What I actually want to be doing instead is making lasers. Top priority. God, if I put down the solar panels, that would help as well, though. Alright, so you guys are using batteries currently. Instead, couldn't I just switch this over to laser production? What are you missing? You use... No, that's not the right thing. This one. Green circuits. We have those. Batteries. We have those. Steel. We have those. Check it. Control, right-click. Shift, right-click. I don't think I really have enough batteries to produce those, but we should start. And then we will store them in here. Beautiful. I have so many more of these than I need, and not enough lasers. This one. Do I have batteries at all? Yes. Power, we're out of power. But the lasers are going to want even more power. Okay, that is an issue. That is an issue that I could work on solving, in theory. These ones. But I'm nowhere near ready to put in the order, like to make a blueprint for these. Oh well. For right now, this is what we're doing. Control C. Alright, so if I put that like that, we would do shift click, shift click. But they're going to be missing the power poles. This one is also missing power poles. Power poles, power poles. So I have a whole bunch of panels in the logistics network. All I need to do is get them set up. To do that, do that. For right now, it's better than nothing. You guys are jerks. Alright, we have ammo right here. Turn the belt up. Now. Power. Being attacked in that corner again. Okay, guns. I do not have guns yet. In order to get guns, I am missing copper. Crap, and we're running low on copper production. In theory, did I start supplying myself? No. With the laser turrets, I did not. So the things that I need are copper. Did I have a box of it? I think I did at some point, but I have no idea where. These ones. Oh, it's right here. It's beautiful. Right? They're gonna go store it all. Yeah, but that's not the worst, because they'll bring it back to me after they store it. Not the best, not the worst. Alt-D. Let's get rid of these walls. Those will get added to the system, which is useful. Okay, I did not leave paths to run through here, which is something that I should have done. Why would I put these on this side of the belt? All right. So now, guns. Control C, but they don't have these in the box. We're going to start putting them in the box. I'm going to start producing guns, I think. No, because we're starting to produce lasers. But I could. So, I want to put a box right here. That box wants to have guns in it. And then I want to produce more guns. More of them. We need iron plates. I can get those. Why do you have no power? You have no power because these haven't been placed. These haven't been placed because they don't exist yet. So we need way more of those. Someday, we're going to automate those. It's going to be amazing. When I'm not getting attacked by biters. Okay, I did have a box of iron somewhere. Right? No, that's stone brick. Right down here somewhere. I see the steel, so at least there's that. The iron, it was right around here. I don't know. I wanted to make a bunch of these power poles and get them automated. Make a bunch of the guns. Make a bunch of the solar panels. Guns. That's all the guns. I need more iron. Also, the miners are wearing out. They're bringing me iron. This box. Give them power poles. What did I just give them? Take that back. Accumulators. Yeah, but that's not my problem with power. My problem with power is that we're maxing out both during the day and at night way too much. Okay, but look, solar panel power is going up. We're up to 401 panels, but I have more than that available. Think. I stole the steel from these ones, so we're not still producing more. But there are 4 of them in there. To give them more steel. No, let's just worry about Placing the ones that are already made. Maybe they're already all placed now. These ones. These ones. Cool. Tons of power poles. Guns. Tons of guns. Is all of this covered by the network? How would I tell? I'm not even sure. If I hover that, okay. Yes, it's all covered by the network. That's good. Still need more power poles. What does it take to produce them? It takes steel, iron sticks, copper cable. That's kind of a pain. Iron sticks and copper cable. Alright, so steel, iron, copper. It would be really nice to get those producing. I think copper is the bigger deal, though. Without copper, this is all going to fall apart very soon. So if we look at the map, we've still found no signs of copper. I should go take out this base. Do I think there's going to be copper down here, maybe? I have to go find it. We're missing one roboport, 116 solar panels. I feel like there's going to be copper straight over to the left. Oh, I could put down radars, but that'll just piss off the biter. It would be good to explore the map. Biters. Wonderful. And if they catch me out here, there's not much I can do except just fight them. More stone. All of the stone. Oh no, that's a giant nest of biters. Wonderful. With lots of the ranged ones. We're already over 3 hours into this. It's okay, because this was a disaster of an episode with lots of biter attacks. Just show me copper. Somewhere. I know it exists. I need it. Even if I see copper all the way out here, God, this would be a pain. Okay. I think I have to run back home and look for something closer to home. That nest. Explore the darkness. Just find a patch of copper. Any copper, I'll fight for it. At this point, I have to. Okay, I should take out these biters. If I have guns nearby. Because they're pretty close to the wall. Oh, but they have ranged ones. Huh. Kind of a problem. More iron. The game hates me. There has to be copper. Stuck in the trees. Please, game. Any sign of copper? Wait, that looks like... No, that was biters. More iron. Wonderful. Am I just missing it? No way. No, things are being destroyed. Okay, it's just a wall. Copper. Please, game. Please. This is so bad. Disastrous. Lots of things are being damaged. 11 of them. Not good. I found copper. Okay, there's hope. And there's a bunch of coal. Nobody cares about the coal. I do care about that copper. So that is my next plan. I wish I could do it with the roboports. I don't think I can. I'm going to need a bunch of belts. I'm going to need a bunch of miners. Miners. Don't have the materials. We're missing iron. All right. You're just annoying. Not even doing major damage. Super annoying. Hey, we happen to have one wall, which is the amount that you destroyed. Am I being attacked elsewhere? Probably. But maybe not. So what I need is a lot of iron. I need a lot of belts. Lots of belts. But they're gonna take my belts away. So I have to hit E, turn this off for a bit, give these back. I do want to keep some of this copper, I think. Things are missing. Of course they are. The iron. I had a box of it. Ooh, walls. Where? Where did I have a box? I would have had a box back where it was being produced. Right there. Okay. And what do I want with this? I want to make miners. I have walls. We have guns, but only kind of. I need to make power poles. Could do long-range power poles. These ones. We're desperate. Desperately trying to get the copper in. The copper is way out here. Okay, that's really the closest I've found. And there's a whole bunch of trees here. That's super annoying copper. What is the plan? And enemies just came in right here. And I don't have guns over to here. But I have them kind of close. So one of the things that I would like to do is build the guns. These are going the wrong direction. Arguably, these are going outside of the wall. You could argue that. Okay, so it's going to take a bunch of ammo to build all of these, or to fill all of that. Not worry about that part yet. Probably should have run power poles. So I do have the big power poles, a couple of them. There are biters nearby. That's going to be a problem. But it looks like it might be a small group. Okay. Small group of big biters, but they're having trouble getting through the trees. Nice. Is there a nest? There is. I would like to take care of that right now. Luckily, biters are stupid. Nice. That group would be much harder to take care of. Okay, game plan. Build a wall. Cannot reach. Of course I can't reach. Why would I be able to reach? Secure the wall using guns. I do have guns. Why am I being attacked? Hit Q. This one. Control click, control click, control click. Where am I being attacked? Oh, in a bad place. Yeah. Not good. Miners. Very, very not good. And it's going to take me a long time to run back there. These ones. Hook up the power. Bam. Good news is, at least I didn't see biters on the way over here, really. Do I care about this coal? Not too much. Okay. I mean, they're not still destroying things, it looks like, so that's a good sign. What the hell happened here? Did I run out of undergrounds, or did it just stop connecting? Alright, we're being attacked over at the solar panels. Being attacked in multiple places. Should be running power over to here so that we could actually get this doing something. Of course, this is running where biters are going to be attacking. Hey, I have a gun out here. That seems good. Where did they attack? They attacked all over the place. Hey, we actually defended a little bit. So, I would like to replace these guns and put down even more. That would be nice. What am I missing? Iron. Always missing iron. There was a box of it. Right here. Right here. Right here. Okay, that's excessive, but only somewhat excessive. I want a bunch of these guns. Bunch of them. What else do I want a bunch of? Power poles. I've got a bunch of power poles. Belts. Belts will get brought to me. In theory. So, another gun. Another gun. Another gun. Another one. Oh, I should go take out these nests. How much of a pain would that be? Huge pain. Probably yes. That nest doesn't look that bad though. It's just very far away from me, which is kind of a problem. Guns, go. So it would be less of a problem if I have a bunch of ammo. I don't. To just put down a gun to back me up. That's something spitting at me. Just take out the nest. Got it. All right. So that's good. Took out one small nest. If I had a personal RoboPort, then I could be taking out others. So, to get the personal RoboPort, and I need to get solar panels, we need advanced circuits and steel. It actually looks like advanced circuits are backed up here. Why? Because I'm out of sulfur, right? These ones. Those are useful. Other things that would be useful. Power lines, big power lines, too bad. We've got a couple of them. Did that actually connect? No. Of course not. That one. There we go. That's it. We should be producing copper ore now, hopefully. But I kind of need to go check it. Do I? Or do I just set it up? Plug it into the system. We gotta see it flowing. Copper must flow. So I would expect to see it right around now. There it is. Beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay, we can get more later, but at least right now, that'll be enough to keep things running till it gets destroyed. How big is this group? I mean, it's pretty small, but I don't have that much ammo with me. Making guns. I have lots of guns. It's ammo that's the problem. Take out the nest. Take it out. Ideally, I would repair that before I put it into my inventory. We're getting things cleaned up the smallest amount. Copper. Is it actually connected? No. No, it is not. Now, is it actually connected? I believe so. So the dream is, while I was off doing this, they actually built a couple more RoboPorts. The reality is they probably didn't, but I could drop off red circuits and that would speed it up. I can also bring sulfur over here. If I want to keep making blue science, which I kind of do. Mostly. need to start producing solar panels again. Wait, I didn't even hook up the copper. That's the actual priority. Copper is running out. It's not like that low yet, but it will become low. It's getting there. And I can just pull off... What? My inventory is full. Those. Alright, so the copper input is over here somewhere. But really, I want this to be like the last part that comes in, so that we mine out this stuff first. Which I can do. My inventory is full. So the plan was to go drop off those red circuits. You guys are trying to give me stuff, or take stuff, or do some... I thought I turned off inventory management from those, but maybe I didn't. Red circuits, go over here somewhere. So what am I actually doing with the red circuits? Feeding them in to you. Bam. But really, I need to feed them onto this line, which I can do using a box. Red circuits. These ones. We have 15 roboports. It's beautiful. So now I have 10 on me. Does that mean that they actually placed the roboports? Probably not, but why not? Weird. I wonder if a bunch of the drones have been destroyed or something. Let's put this one. 28 construction robots. Logistics robot. Cannot reach. What do you mean, cannot reach? Medium electric pulse require steel. Steel is right here. These ones, 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 these ones. More of these. I need to get those automated. Okay. Slightly overwhelmed, but only slightly. Okay, and the other thing I wanted to do was plug the lasers into the system. Laser turrets, which are being produced where? Right down here. This one, 6 of them. That's it. Yeah, but it's 6 guns that don't need ammo and just need power lines. So to plug this in, that should be it. It's in the system. Now I could request laser turrets. Check. Am I getting batteries? Kind of doubt it. Did they destroy something over here? I wouldn't be at all surprised. So, in theory, a bunch of these should be getting placed. Batteries. What's going on with batteries? The one that is supposed to be making batteries is you. You are not making batteries because you're out of copper. You're out of copper because we're not sending copper. We're not sending copper because one belt is destroyed that I missed. Makes sense? Sulfur. I do want to bring sulfur back, but first I kind of want to figure out what the hell I'm doing with all of these. This one, steel chests. How am I doing for power? Okay. Hey, at least during the day, we're producing a lot with solar. Accumulators are no longer draining all the way, so we're not creating quite as much pollution, I believe. If I hit M. Pollution. Oh no. So that group is going to get pissed off. There might be other groups about to get pissed off, but that one especially. This one. Over here, they're going to be getting mad as well. Where do I place lasers? I don't know. It depends how many lasers I have. We're about to have more lasers because I'm starting to make batteries in this weird convoluted path. I should expand my battery production, but first I want to get my defense up. But to get the defense up, I need the batteries. Right, I wanted to get sulfur. Sulfur, sulfur, sulfur. At least some of it. I can do that. So the box of sulfur, right here. I should just run a belt of this back. Or I should craft. What is it that I have to craft? It's red circuits plus something else. Yeah, but then the science still has to get sent all the way back anyways. Sulfur comes up here somewhere. Right here. This one. Delivery. Okay, I have 6 lasers. I have a whole bunch of guns, one of which needs to be repaired. This gun needs to be repaired. Let the robots repair it. Although, they're not doing a good job of repairing these other things. Which tells me that my RoboPort is not set up to go this far. And I would like it to be. That looks correct. Do it. So once those take away those pieces, then I can just place this manually, and then they'll go place these manually, and then I just have to power this on. Beautiful. And then I just have to supply you with supply pack, or whatever, repair packs. This one. Look at that, we're doing repairs. And it extends almost all the way out to here even. Extends pretty far. Okay. Alt D, this one. This looks like a mess. 'Cause it is a mess. I planned on doing new copper production. I still plan on doing new copper production, I would like to get the solar panels being built again, but I should produce more of them. For right now, where are they? They're right down here. Hit Alt. This one is supposed to be steel. I do not have much steel. This one is supposed to be iron. Control click. This one is green circuits. Okay, we have lots of green circuits. These ones are out. Miners. Alright, this is all a mess. That one is not actually hooked up. That one is out. Just need to keep things running long enough that we have everything going. I'm so close to being at that point. Hit T. Alright, so we're getting all of these researches. I think. Are we? Yes, research is back online because I dropped off that sulfur. Iron ore. So what is this all going to? This is going to everything over here, all of this mess. It's all such a mess. Oh, the big question is, do I need to plug in my new iron to this old base? And the answer is maybe. Could be. Hey, look at that. We have copper. It's beautiful. We have this mess. What is in this mess? Nobody knows. Bunch of junk. Hey, gears. Gears are kind of good. Any of these good? Yeah, you're good. You're good. You're good. Those are useful things. These ones. Someday, maybe we'll process all of this junk. Probably not, but maybe. This one. Power armor has been researched. We're back up. Up and running. I'm missing solar panels, which we're starting to produce, but I did not put them into a red box. We're missing roboports, but those are being made. We're missing power poles, which are on my list of things to make. I wanted to go check the laser gun, the laser turret production. This one. 6 more. Now we have 12 of them. Okay, 12 is something. It's not a lot, but it's enough that I can work with it, especially if I had a personal roboport. Personal roboport. What if we made... No, that one's far away. What if I made this one? Modular armor. I already have it. What if I made these? Steel plates. I can do that. Steel plates are somewhere around here. And there's batteries. Sweet. So, I want solar panels. Do I want batteries? Not so much, but a little bit. Melt immunity. I really want this one, which requires even more batteries. 45 of them. That's going to be tricky. How many do I have so far? Probably nowhere near 45. I've got 17. That is not enough. Okay, if I right-click this, look, it's beautiful. We have power. No batteries, but power. Hey, these ones. Those probably want to be placed. I need to put a thing storing batteries, even if it's just 1 stack or 2 stacks. So, we have one thing, storing batteries. What I really want to do then is just set this to 1 stack, to 2 stacks. Which one grabs first? You're a jerk. You always grab first. You're such a jerk. Ah, fine. Fine. This box. Ideally, this would be a red box. Even though it's not in the system yet. Someday, it will be in the system, probably. Batteries. 23 of them. I need to expand this production. We could be making so much more. And it's mostly just this that has to be expanded. Mostly. There's a ton of room over here. I think I said that I could make like 10 of these. This produces 50. This consumes 5. All right. So I would do shift, right click, shift, left click. These need water. What? For some reason, I was thinking they needed something other than water. Personal RoboPort will be super helpful. When I get the personal RoboPort, I'm also going to need a bunch of robots. These ones. I think I need construction bots. Construction bots. This one. 47. How many did I need? We're like right there. Personal RoboPort of amazingness. That is the thing that I wanted. And solar panels. We already have a few. Even if it works slowly, at least it would be working. Right click. So, these. And you can get more than one and it becomes better. Solar. Probably need a couple batteries for overnight. Huh. And just to have them. Battery. Oh, I'm producing solar panels by hand, which is pretty annoying. But we're getting there. And I have to feed it drones somehow. So in order to feed it drones, what do I have to do? Or no, I just have to have the drones in my inventory. I think it's because it's nighttime and you don't have power. You have a little bit of power. Do I have to feed you construction robots? Status enabled. Max robots 10. Charging spots 2. Construction area 30 by 30. Status enabled. Alt F to toggle. So the question would be, why aren't they starting to build? This one. That was not what I meant to do. Stop. This one. That is what I meant to do. Nice. Alright, sulfuric acid. Wait, that's not even what's required to make batteries because I put in the wrong recipe. That makes so much more sense. Okay. So, the recipe that I actually want is batteries. So really you need sulfuric acid, which I can do. Luckily, I did not hook up the water yet. Sulfuric acid. And I built 5 of these. Robots are starting to do things down here. It's amazing. It's perfect. Love to see it. Things that I would like to do. Take off this ammo. Middle click. And put this one on here. That's backwards. This one, delete it. That one, cool. Okay, all I have to do is hook this up to this one right here. In order to do that, that one goes there, this underground goes right here. Am I now producing massive numbers of batteries? Because that would be amazing if I am. I believe the answer is yes. And somehow we're not getting attacked. Maybe because I took out a couple nests and I stopped polluting as much. Batteries! The batteries are supposed to go on with the plastic? Yes. But they get pulled right back off of the plastic where? Really, they're joining up somewhere over here. I don't know. Feels weird to put them on just to pull them back off, but that's what we're gonna do. All right, battery production just got increased by a massive amount. 3 entities are missing construction robots. Yeah, but I have lots of construction robots, and I could make more. Construction robots. Where are you? These ones. No, that's logistics. So I need green circuits. Someday, these are all gonna get placed. Wait, can't my drones do it? My drones can totally do it. They're amazing. So these ones, if I give you construction robots, where are they? These. But I want to keep some for myself. It's fine, because I'm making more. And I can only handle like 10 of them anyways. Look at how good my little robots are. They're amazing. I should have built these sooner. We're missing alerts. Not enough logistic network storage space available. Yeah, but we'll work on that. So I think that means these chests. But I can also just place random chests, just in case it helps. Bam. The area is being connected to the grid. My poor little robots. I'm not going to have many lasers waiting because I had unhooked battery production, but now it's back online. What does it take to make solar panels? Solar panels! Right, my robots want more solar panels. Which would be more of a reason to produce these. Green circuit, steel, and copper. Green circuit, steel, and copper. I have all of those things. But do I have enough of them? Maybe. It would be nice to be producing those over here. Green circuit, steel, and copper. So over here, we do have steel. We do have green circuits. But they're being mixed. Here we have copper. Green circuit, steel. I'm so lazy right now. I don't want to figure this out, but I do want to start producing solar panels over here. So that is copper. These are green circuits. And then all I'm missing is steel. Steel is right here. Beautiful. Green circuits, steel, and copper. What did I just do? I hit Q. Okay, that's fine. We need 15 green circuits every 10 seconds, so steel and copper can be on a combined belt. What I'm gonna say. This one. Branch off. Click this. Solar panels. Do it. Right, we need red inserter. Power. And another box. There's like 0 chance that I actually have enough copper for this, but we're gonna get enough copper. Solar panels. It's beautiful. This one. Right click it. Solar panels. Batteries. Oh, the batteries are large. Good to know. Battery. And then I want another personal roboport. To get that, I need more batteries. To get the batteries, we have them being stored. Now I need to make good blueprints for the solar panels, for defenses, for all of the things. But we're kind of there. Look at this, laser turrets. Do we have more of them? Yes, we do. How many? This one. So many, 31 lasers. I need more power. 15,000. 1,000. Hey, we're actually full up on petroleum. That seems not good. But we'll start using it. Maybe. Probably. Batteries. Right. I wanted to cap this. Cap it right there. Personal Roboport number 2. With that, as soon as it's done, I think I'm good with this episode. I'm going to quit playing for a little bit, go spend the rest of the day. We'll see. Maybe come back and play more of this, but hopefully take a break from Factorio for a little bit. This one. Personal Roboport. Second one. Nice. I'm happy. I think we're somewhat stable. That is going to do it for this episode. Super long episode. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.